RVs have been banned in 11 states. What is really going on here? What does this mean?
We've been reading about it all over the internet, so we decided to dig in, do our own research, and break it down for you.
All right, so let's not even hesitate. Let's jump right in and tell you exactly what's going on.
In 1990, California started passing laws on combustion engines to clean up the air. According to the California Air Resources Board, more than half the people in California live in areas that exceed federal ozone standards, and most of those impacted are in low-income communities. The goal is to clean up the air and make it safe for all the residents.
So how are they planning to clean up the bad air? Well, since 50% of greenhouse emissions are due to transportation in California, they are really pushing manufacturers to make all of their vehicles zero-emission vehicles.
California is leading the charge with the Advanced Clean Trucks regulation that states in 2024 manufacturers will have to build more ZEVs. In 2025, that number is 11%. Each year it increases until 2036, when all manufacturers are to hit 100% zero-emission sales.
ACT covers any combustible engine in vehicles that weigh more than 8,500 pounds. So this includes tractors, buses, and yes, RVs. And the big problem is RV manufacturers don't have a zero-emission engine even in the works. There's nothing even viable, so this is going to have a huge impact.
So RV manufacturers can't build the mandatory ZEVs each year, which means not only can you not buy one in California, but you can't register it in California if bought from outside the state.
And remember, this is only for the year 2025 and moving forward. If you're looking to purchase a used RV, say something built in 2020, this does not affect those year models. It is going to start at year model 2025 and beyond.
And if you think California is the only state, you are wrong. There are 11 states that are following California.
Before we give you the 11 states that have approved California's new regulation, we're going to share with you today's video sponsor, and it is Release. All surface cleaner and degreaser that is safe on surfaces, but tough enough to handle your biggest mess. Once you try Release, it will be your go-to cleaning product on every surface inside and outside the RV. Release is made in the USA, is biodegradable and non-toxic. It's even safe enough to use on ceramic coatings for the occasional stubborn baked-on bugs. You can pick up Release in their 32-ounce ready-to-use bottle, but the cheapest way to buy Release is with the Ultra Concentrate. Each gallon of Release's Ultra Concentrate will make 80 ready-to-use 32-ounce bottles, and that'll drop the price to just over $1 a refill. Use our coupon code today and save 10% off your purchase. Oh, and if you order now, they're offering free shipping with all purchases over $100 for those in the lower 48. So use the link down below in the description to pick up a bottle of Release today. All right, let's look at the states following California and jumping on the bandwagon. Starting in 2025, and I am going to be reading a list. So it is California, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, and Washington.
Wow.
Starting in 26, it is Vermont. Starting in 27, it's Colorado, New Mexico, and Rhode Island. And there are several states that are putting the bill up to see if it's going to pass with them too. So this is really serious for the RV community.
Yeah, and 2025 is right around the corner. According to RVLifestyle.com, RV manufacturers were caught off guard. They believe they would be exempt based on the low mileage that most RVs travel each year, which is between 3,000 to 5,000 miles. But that's not the case, and most RVs are on the chopping block. And that includes Ruby, who comes in at a whopping 29,000 pounds.
All right, so let's talk about exactly what RVs will be included in the ban based on weight. So most Class C RVs are between 10 and 12,000 pounds. Super Cs are 19,000 pounds and up.
Yep.
And Class A start at around 13, I'm looking at my notes again, start at around 13,000 pounds and climb up.
Way up.
So as you can see, a lot of RVs are going to be affected by this new law.
As you can see, that covers most drivable RVs, except most Class Bs. They come in at under 8,000 pounds.
Thankfully, both Ford and Mercedes are already building zero-emission vehicles, so they are probably going to be able to meet that minimum threshold. So thankfully, those RVs will probably be just fine as long as they continue to meet the minimum thresholds.
We should have seen the writing on the wall when California required that all gas-powered generators be 40 to 90% more efficient by 2024. And in 2028, all gas-powered engines will be banned altogether. All portable engines, including generators, must meet zero-emission standards.
And that's not all. CARB is adding more gas regulations to their fuel costs. and it's going to increase their fuel by another average of 65 cents a gallon. And that's going to make gas prices in California as much as $7 a gallon.
We better start crushing cans because we're going to be traveling through California next year. The Recreation Vehicle Manufacturers Association has been meeting with CARB to try to find a resolution for RV manufacturers, but it appears CARB will not budge. This will have a severe financial impact on the entire RV community, including dealers that sell them and manufacturers that deliver to those states.
And that's not all. It's going to definitely end up having a trickle-down effect, and it's going to affect companies that produce RV accessories and the campgrounds in these states. And RVIA has even said that it could lead to the loss of the entire motorhome industry. This is like really serious for RVers.
This is just the beginning. If you want to stay on top of this RV story, keep an eye on NRVIA's website. They are posting updates as they meet with CARB.
Now, if you want to read this information for yourself, because I had to pour through a lot from all over the place, I will put links for all of my resources down below, including NRVIA's website, so you can watch it for yourself. So things are changing. This is really going to affect the RV community, and I have a feeling it's really going to devastate us. This video is a little hard for us because it is very negative, and it's really disturbing as to what might happen to the RV industry, but we want to leave you on a positive note. So we want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And we hope that you're spending time with family and friends during the holidays.
And one day we hope to run into all of you guys, not at the same time, mind you, somewhere out there on the road. See there, you just went with it, even though I intentionally changed line 2.
I know you did.
Zio, okay.
They're going to use big fans. Blow the air back out to sea.
No, you have a problem with all of it. You just haven't made it to the end yet.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't make it there yet.
Let me do that again. I was laughing.
Yeah, you were going to say, you caught me and I went like this. I went.
Okay.
You want me to say all of that? Because I glanced over. I couldn't say glean. Not only can they not sell them in California,
but you can't register it either.
Which means that not only can they, which means they can't, which means...
All right, so the state's jumping on the back. All right, do it over. On the bandwagon. The bad wagon. Thankfully, both Ford and Sprinter...
Mercedes.
Damn it.
Combustion. Oh, no.
Not yet. One more time.
Not another one. I know. Yeah. It's bad. Real bad. I didn't know what to say. I just want to see how long you would keep before you broke.
I was like, is he going to stop? What's happening here?
Much better.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that sucked.